Got the Dallas Cowboys heading to the Bay to take on the San Francisco 49ers. San Fran is favored by 4. The over-under on this one, 45. Thoughts on this one?
I've been tossing and turning for this game. I'm excited to watch this game. Like, this is must-see TV. This is back to the 80s and 90s, right, of relevance for these two teams. And yes, Philly will have something to say about that in the NFC, but this very well could decide home field advantage in a playoff game. The Niners have knocked the Cowboys out of the playoffs each of the last couple seasons. Both have been tightly contested games. I think we're going to see a very focused Cowboys team, unlike what we saw 2 weeks ago in their road game against Arizona. And I think San Francisco is going to match that. It'll be a Dallas covering the spread. I think it's a 3-point game. And I'm going to take the under. I think the defenses are going to shine through here. I think you're going to see something 23-20 is kind of what I'm thinking this is going to shake out at.
Yeah, I kept coming back to 24-21 is where I kind of kept coming back to, almost a push on that line, but I'm going to take the under because I do think that this is going to be one of those that we see a very, very tightly contested game to the point where it's a field goal at the end of it, and I'm going to take Dallas to cover that as well. So I've got Dallas in the under right there with you. One of the props I really liked on this one, though, Brandon Ayuk to go over 56.5 receiving yards.
I found the props for this game to be set really well. I had a hard time picking props for this game all the way across. And I settled on Brandon Cooks over 38.5 receiving yards. He's been a little quiet here to start the season, but I do think San Francisco is going to make sure that CeeDee Lamb doesn't go off, and they're going to do what they can to try and contain Tony Pollard. And so that leaves Cooks as the man who needs to step up between him and Jake Ferguson to help Dak Prescott and the Cowboys move the ball enough to remain competitive here. So over 35.5 for Brandon Cooks.